Hello, everyone. Happy Saturday. Well, I decided that at the end of the year, pretty much at the end of the year, in the beginning of the heat of Q4, we have to do our probably last session this year, and maybe we'll be doing one more about product research, validation, and development. Hi, Isabella. Hi, hi, hi. Let me quickly change the settings that you guys can chat with only hosts and panelists. Hello from Mexico City. Hello, hello. I just changed that you guys can text only hosts and panelists, so then you'll not start chatting with each other. Hello from California. Is it like how great everyone is trained that like when you're entering the room, you want to save where you're from? So we can give it a couple minutes and see where you guys are from. So let me know if there is anyone from Australia, of course, Charlotte from Australia. I learned that if I'm doing webinars around 3 to 4 p.m. Eastern time, my Australians are always here. Europe is always coming, Romania. We're hiring trainer right now for horseback riding school. She's from Poland, but lived in China. So like all these Eastern Europeans are all over the world. Singapore, Boca Raton, California, Colorado. Nice. Well, US is the most concentrated country here. Anywhere else? We have people coming and entering the room. Okay, Bali, Indonesia. Oh my God, I love Bali. I lived on Bali for like several months and I lived on Thailand. I don't know if Bali became super, super overcrowded right now, but um, I don't know, it's one of the best places I've ever visited and lived because I remember the smell of the air. And I remember when I wanted to go to Bali first time, my friend told me, hey, like, you are going there, you will never feel the air like you will never be able to smell the air everywhere. And I'm like, that's interesting. And when we landed, I was feeling the smell of flowers, fruits, something else, depends on like where you're going. It's phenomenal. London, Qatar. Wow, we have Qatar. Tamas. That's Tamas that was at my um, class, or it's a different Tamas. I know Tamas is a very Eastern European name as well. Sweden, London. Okay, so it's a very great mix of people. Brussels, same. Okay, so you moved from Europe to uh, hold on, where did you say? Qatar. Oh, well, to live in Qatar, you have to have a lot of money. So it's time for us to charge you more. People that live in wealthy places supposed to have a wealthy life and support it. New Zealand, great. Nashville, in New York here. Great. Okay, so let's guys start. I don't want to hold you back today, and I don't want to take a lot of your time. So we will be very. I have probably one. I have around how many slides? I have 33 slides today. So it's not a lot, but at the same time, it's a good amount for everybody to have a good frame and understanding on what is going on and how to be able to um, validate your products to launch on Amazon in 2026. And keep in mind, in these days, uh, I would never recommend anyone to launch business on Amazon if you never learned about Amazon, if you never launched any business in general, if you've never been in top management position, or you are not selling on Amazon for years. So Amazon is not anymore about let's find the product, list it, and sell it. It's about data validation and positioning. And we will go through these points today. We will go through the data validation as well. And before we start, I want to ask you guys, do you use any tools to validate your products? Please say yes or no in the chat. That's question number one. Osama, yes. Who else? Daniela, yes. Nikita, yes. And those that are answering yes, can you please also say which tool are you using? I see Helium 10. We use PickFu. PickFu is not the product validation. peak fu is helping you to determine if the decision you're making is correct enough. Voc AI, Helium 10, used Helium 10 in the past. Yes, Helium 10. Data Dive, Nikita. Jungle Scout, Gustavo, Viral Launch. Do they still exist? I don't even know like what is their data about these days. Zone Guru, ChatGPT, Data Dive, Smart Scout, Smart Data or Smart Scout. Steve Chu, Data Dive, Zoof. Oh, nice. That's a good combination. Steve Chu, Scout. Okay. Smart Scout is pretty good. Okay, so talking about Smart Scout, those of you that are not using them yet, Smart Scout is releasing this week. They did not publish it, I think, it publicly. Yeah, I think they didn't publish it publicly yet, but they will be doing 50% off for their membership. And of course, Sassy Russian decided to go to them and say, hey, I want for my students, for my followers, for my audience to have 14 days free trial. They never do that. They typically give my audience 7 days free trial. So because of the Black Friday and all this craziness, and because me being crazy, I asked them for 14 days free trial and 50% off on top of it. So we will drop for you guys link right now. Please open it in your another window, another tab, because everything we'll be talking about will be also based on Smart Scout, and I want you to have access to that one as well. Smart Scout has it's always 7 days or will refund complete. So right now I can give you 14 days, and I also can give you, not I can give you, they will give you 14 days 14 days for free and 50% off after. So this is like one of the best things you can experience, and it's only once a year. Okay, so everyone is grabbing the link. Please take it. You can join them a little bit after the webinar, but at least we're pretty confident now you have it in your pocket. Okay, starting. So product research and validation framework for profitable Amazon launches 2026 edition. I did put this presentation together yesterday and tried to make it concentrated, valuable, and making sure you will leave this webinar better off than you came. So you are not making money when you launch a product. You're making money when you choose it. And I want everyone to make it very clear to yourself. So why product validation is crucial? Of course, everyone understands, yeah, I have to validate the product. Last week, I was at Kevin King's event, Market Master 3, and I was asking one of the hot seats, I'm like, how did you validate your product before you start? Yes, I did. And I was asking, so how did you go about validation? Well, I looked at the reviews, I looked here, I looked there, but there is no structure and there is no guarantees and validation. And she was extremely lucky because the product she launched, she really skyrocketed the sales. But as another expert mentioned, you should not be aiming at the same strikes every single time you're launching products, because you really have to go more deliberate about product validation. So the most sellers, they still pick product based on their feelings, friends, and trends. So we should not be doing that. If your friend told you that it's a great product, we're not going after this idea because your friend told you that, right? Ads are more expensive, competition is faster. So we have to understand that if you are launching a wrong product, where competition is joining the niche with a high speed, with the rocket speed, we're going to lose on ads, even if the product seems very profitable based on the other requirements. Shoppers compare everything and read reviews. Wrong belief. Without validation, outcomes are really random. And you either get lucky, as I mentioned, or you bleed your cash. And you definitely don't want to be the second one, because luck is not guaranteed. It's like when you come to reach momentum, imagine you're asking me, can you guarantee me that this product will work? And I'll say, what? If you're gonna be lucky, yes, it will. So you definitely want to have certainty. So here are 3 places you lose money without validation. Fake demand, search volume, but there is no buying intent. If you don't understand what it is, it's like, for example, there are some keywords, for example, anti-aging, something anti-aging, right? And anti-aging will not sell you anything. So this keyword will have insane amount of search volume, but this keyword will have a very low purchase rate. And if you will create a product that will be relevant to anti-aging, but will not have any specific purpose, and the specific purpose this product will have doesn't have a demand, that means we're not relevant and aligned with the purchase intent. If it makes sense, please say yes in the chat. So this part should be extremely important. And when you're going through the product validation, you have to make sure you have certain demand, relevant audience that is purchasing your product. You're able to customize and develop this product relevant to the search volume and to the specific demand. So there is a lot of things to unpack here. So niches with impossible margins. And I am giving you example of one of those. So launching Me Too products with no advantage. Couple of years ago, and I would be probably accurate if I mentioned that it was 2022 or 2023. It was extremely popular product, this tic-tac-toe toilet paper holder, and it's been like hundreds of them on Amazon. And we will be looking today at this niche as well. So those people that launched this product a year ago thinking that this trend is still going and they can customize this product based on the red or blue, they are not really winning. They're trying to fight for price and also add the Black Friday deal and something else. And look, all of them are having 1,000 reviews. I mean, this one is 1,000, this one is 1,000, this one 159. And they're really trying to fight to stay up there to sell something. So they're making sale because they want to make a sale. And it really doesn't matter if you position your product to the right or to the left. This picture is not gonna sell insanely because they're making with 1,000 reviews, they're making 50 sales. Is it something you want to go after? Because when we're going after Me Too products, this is where we're setting ourselves up to the long-term non-success. So moving forward, so there are 2 pillars for validation. First is, of course, data. And data, like I was trying to pull like different keywords, and this one is you can pull from Data Dive. This tool calls, oh my God, search trend, I think this is how they called it. They've been renaming it a couple times. So you can put the keywords, and based on the keyword, you will get relevant keywords. You will get the volume for the keyword, and you will be able to see the growth for the past couple months, and you are able to set the time frame. So if you'll be going to Smart Scout, you'll be able to look this picture from top, right? So not like you are looking for one keyword or the second keyword or the third keyword, right? So you are able to see the trends per keyword base, which will give you some perspective. And the second one is the product positioning. So positioning validation, because for example, you decided to sell retinol, right? Same cream or same ingredient as everyone else. And if you will be showing pictures like this one, first, it attracts attention immediately, and you are able to reframe the positioning by saying wild Arctic herbs heal skin barrier less than $2 per day long-term healing, right? So you're immediately targeting people that are shopping for retinol. And even if you have retinol inside of your skincare that you're selling, you are reframing the product positioning, targeting your customer avatar, making sure your customer avatar actually wants to purchase your product versus the opposite. Does it make sense? So those things I want you to pay attention, so that it's not only based on the product data validation, and this is just like one piece of it. It's also about product positioning, so you have to go about that too. So when we're talking about data validation, we have to be based on what I use. It doesn't mean you have to use only those tools, but you have to use at least several to reconfirm data across all of them. It's supposed to be, we're using Smart Scout, Amazon Product Opportunity Explorer, Data Dive, Voc AI, I forgot to put them here. So you have to confirm demand is real and competition is winnable and economics are viable. Does it like click? So it's not just like search demand and amount of competition. And I will repeat it again. You have to confirm the reality of the demand, so it's viable. You have to confirm that the competition is winnable. So if you're launching, for example, high-end product because you decided that this product will be purchased on the market at the higher price, you have to test your audience if they're willing to purchase your product at the higher market value, at the higher price ticket. Does it make sense? And of course, you have to calculate your cost of goods. So here's like one of the examples. When I was looking at this like tic-tac-toes, right? I was looking at the relevant keywords, and in Smart Scout, you're able to see what was the monthly change per keyword. And if we're seeing something like, oh my God, monthly change per keyword was 3,500%, 4,400%, 4,600%, we have to find a reason why this change was happening. Because if the niche is not that steady, like other niches, like why this fluctuation is happening. And as a hint, technically we can be in Q4, but we're not in December yet. So this data is typically being delayed by 2-3 weeks. So we can't say, oh, we're in Q4, that's why this game is like growing. The demand is growing as crazy. But there is something that we have to be tracking, and we have to revalidate with other tools and doing some deeper research. And another important part that you can always take a look, and that's this part is happening in Smart Scout, shared products for each keyword and sponsored products. So by going into this niche, you are looking at like, okay, so if I'm planning to advertise my product for tic-tac-toe game, I will have to pay around 1.20 for one click. I have about 65 products that are sharing the same keyword, which probably is close to title density, but this keyword can be in the middle of their title. So they're trying to target it. And we have only 22 sellers that are targeting this specific keyword. But across other keywords, sometimes you have 4 or 1 or 15. So you have a lower amount of competitors for sponsored products for different tic-tac-toe games keywords that you're able to consider. So if you're so desperate to sell the tic-tac-toe game, you should be looking at the proportion and build the relationships in between the numbers where the shared products and sponsored products are conflicting or being friendly, and if this proportion is actually healthy or not. Is it too complicated? Or for example, you are looking at Amazon Product Opportunity Explorer, where you are looking like, okay, if Smart Scout showed us that there are 25 advertised products for the specific keyword, and Amazon shows you there are top 25 clicked products. So now you're trying to compare which are those 25 top click products. Are those the same that are being advertised? Because it doesn't mean it's the same thing. Inside of this 25 can be a lot of products that are not being advertised at all, and they're being clicked because of the organic ranking or external traffic. Does it make sense? Does it like click in here? So if it's 25 and 25, it doesn't mean it's the same 25. So this validation is supposed to be happening on your end as well. So when you're going through the validation, you have to compare these numbers and put them together. So with Smart Scout data validation, you have to map total revenue by brand and by ASIN. And I'm not going to showcase Smart Scout today, like in their full capacity, but there is an opportunity to do that. And there, I believe it's enterprise level. Probably none of you will be willing to pay $2,500 a month, but an enterprise level, you're able to pull brand reports. So you'll be able to see where brand is at. And by the way, I asked them to add I think I didn't mention, if you will sign up with Smart Scout with the link I gave you guys, you will be able to get share of voice, which I will share with you a little bit later, and AdSpy. So those two features, they're in enterprise value, so you will get them for 2 weeks for free. So make sure you're utilizing that. Now, coming back, am I recording? Yeah, I am recording. Oh my God, I thought I'm not recording the webinar. Then the next one, you have to identify fragmented versus dominated niches. So what it means, if some niches are kind of popping during the certain seasons, and there are some niches that are dominated. So for example, Christmas gift, Christmas color for my dog, or color for mini Aussie, which can be exactly the same product, but the Christmas color for my dog will pop for certain period of time in Q4, but then it will slow down, and you have to make sure you have this relationship in between this subcategory that is dominating at this period of time that you'll be able to substitute during a year with the category you will be selling consistently, and you'll be able to switch in the right time to be able to reposition your product and catch up with a higher amount of sales. Are we following? Please say yes in the chat. Let me see if you guys are, if you're not fried yet. Rick. Oh, hey, Rick. How are you doing? Daniela, yes, 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 yes. Katrick, Rania, how are you feeling? Okay, yes, yes, yes. Great. So we're here. Now we're checking numbers of serious competitors. So we have to identify how are they selling, what are they doing, what is their strategy at this moment, and what are they planning to, how are they planning to shift their attention and actions towards sales in the next quarter. And you can track it based on the history of sales, based on their history for the past year. Typically, you have a history of 2 years in each software. And Smart Scout, so is technically Hilton. They have data lake, so they have direct access to Amazon, so you are able to pull this data correctly. So here's an example. If we're going to Amazon Product Opportunity Explorer, we're able to look at growth for the past 90, 360, 180, and we're able to look at the click share and search conversion. So if we're looking at the drastic drop, right? So for this example, for the 180, the search dropped for some keywords, even for the brand, the search dropped by 66%. And the drop is across all keywords. So we have to understand, is this drop happened because there is no other sellers are trying to promote this product outside of Amazon? Because if this product went viral one day, which probably happened a couple of years ago when it was high trend, then that was the reason of this product being purchased so much. And if no one is supporting this product outside of Amazon, means no one is searching for this product on Amazon. Because psychologically, what's happening if one of the products are becoming viral outside of Amazon, one of the first actions shoppers are taking, they're going on Amazon, typing the keyword, trying to find this product. And if they're not able to find this product on Amazon, they're buying from the place where they saw the product. Because Amazon's still pretty much #1 platform where people are purchasing products. So if you're thinking, where should I launch the product, on Amazon or on Shopify or TikTok or somewhere else, you have to launch at the place where there is the most amount of traffic, which is Amazon. And you can support Amazon with TikTok, for example. But it's another story. So Amazon Product Opportunity Explorer, you're looking at the numbers like search volume, you're looking at the conversion rate, units sold, top clicked products, and growth overall. Then you're going to data dive. So you're looking at the competitive depth analysis, you're looking at the ranking juice, and you're looking at the keyword clusters and demand sources. So demand sources probably will be better to look at VokeAI and Smart Scout. Ranking Juice is in, I believe, section of Listing Builder in Data Dive. That will help you to understand if the keyword wise you're still able to win your competitors on Amazon. Don't forget, in the beginning, we've been talking that's supposed to be data validation plus positioning, and we're not going to talk about it today because it's a different conversation. Because when you're launching product, you have to be based on Rufus and Cosma, because on top of the keywords you're choosing, Rufus is your sales guy. So you have to follow Rufus, making sure you're aligned with Rufus wordings and Rufus answers. And that's pretty easy. There are a lot of tools right now that will, and like Amy Lisa sharing, Ritu Java sharing how to scrape Rufus questions and build the listings based on that. And Cosma is recommending your product to your shoppers based on your behavior, based on the shopper's behavior. So for example, if you're a fisherman and you're shopping for a cookie cutter for your wife, and Amazon understands that you're also planning your fisherman trip with your boys, Amazon will recommend you a new rod or a new backpack that will be waterproof and serve you great when you'll be on the boat paddling in -30 in the snow, right? I'm joking, but Cosmo knows who the shopper is, and Cosmo will recommend fisherman gear, fishing gear to purchase with a cookie cutter, which are not relevant products at all, but it's relevant to Amazon because it's relevant to the shopper, because shopper already demonstrated this behavior to Amazon. And if you ask why, we have cookies. And we also have our phones that are listening because it's 1P data. And if you guys have at your house, how this called this Google device or Alexa, they're also listening, and they will always offer you products that you're supposed to be purchasing because they learn your behavior. So we have to make sure we're aligned with that too. So now the summary is that we have to be based on the primary question, is this product realistically sellable in this market? Where we have to account a lot of important steps that we just looked at. Now, product positioning validation starts with VokeAI. Is the first part clear? Did you guys understood everything? Did you get lost? Was it too complicated, or was it too hard, or was it too easy? So like rate it 1 to 10. 1 is too hard and 10 is too easy. 8 is too easy. 6 is in the middle. 5 got most of it. A bit lost, have to rewatch it. Great. Charlotte 4. So hard, 4, 4, 4, 3. Okay, good. So 50-50. Also, yes, guys, if you have questions, drop them in Q&A right here. And I see questions are coming, so I will make sure I will cover them all. Raj, I hope there will be recording unless I missed it. Yes, it's actually being recorded on YouTube, but please stay here with me. I will take down recording later, but for now it's going to be here. Charles, it's Saturday. You've been brainwashed at Kevin's event a week ago. Go home and spend time with your family. But I love to see you here anyway. So when we're talking about product positioning, we have to go through positioning validation. One of the tools I'm using for that is, yeah, sorry, I just got distracted for the chat. So we have to understand what customers complain about, desire, and wish and the wish that existed. So we're pulling data with VocaI. And if you guys are following me for a while, you're able to understand that when I was teaching how to utilize VocaI like 2 years ago, and the way we're extracting this information and using VocaI these days and interpreting it with AI, it's a little bit more advanced level, because now we're not just extracting what people think about the product, but now we're extracting and avatar and how to position the product and how to launch the product and which language should we speak and how to turn, should we use slang on our listing for this specific audience when we'll be selling the product. So for example, your audience is extremely religious, and for another product, your audience are those like street boys. So you have to communicate the product on the language of the shopper, because now they will feel a better connection to your product through your listing and through the way you're communicating. So you should not be holding yourself back by like, hey, those are benefits of the product. You should be speaking their language about benefits of the product. So now we have, for those of you that have never seen VocaI, I pulled, I already forgot which product I pulled there, but we're able to extract all negative feedback. You can always extract positive feedback, consumers' expectations to purchase the product, and then you dump all this data into ChatGPT, and then you're starting the sequence of framing your positioning and product development. And this is something that will be sold during Black Friday offer. And some of you guys are already on my waiting list. So when we're going through the positioning validation, we have to extract top customer complaints, top customer delights. We have to group the themes by quality, usability, size, comfort, gifting, and depends on the product, right? We have to build positioning hypothesis based on the real pain. And we're able to see the user scenario and rating optimization and who is purchasing this product, who is this being purchased for, where it's being used, and what this product is primary purpose. So positioning validation summary, you can tell, the data can tells you, can this sell? And positioning can tells you, can you sell it as mine, right? So here's just, I decided to just drop here my sales. I don't know if it's, for some people it's impressive. For some people it's like, she's selling only like 100 grand a month. It's not that much, but Amazon is not my primary focus as of right now. So it's just, for me, Amazon is just Amazon. I'm still doing what I think I can do. The 5-step framework overview here. So you have to scan the market, then you have to do competitor deep dive, you have to use voice of customer, you have to calculate your margins, and you have to create your own launch blueprint. Because yeah, blueprints are technically generic, but it's not any more generic for everybody. It's supposed to be tailored to your specific product. So there is no more validation based on two numbers. Now we're going through the process of search volume to the whole launch process based on your consumer. So when we're doing our first, if you guys have questions, I see you're dropping something, please go to Q&A and drop it there. We're doing market scan in between Smart Scout and Amazon Product Opportunity Explorer, and I was using here a little bit of AdSpy and share of voice, and share of voice this link. So for example, I put here tic-tac-toe toilet paper holder, and I have a list of sellers that are selling this specific product better than others. And as you can tell, this Waysat guy from China is selling for $226,000 a month. And you can ask me like, why the whatever other name of the Chinese guy also selling at the similar amount, but why he's on the bottom? But he's on the bottom because the tic-tac-toe toilet paper holder, he's selling only 1.2% versus his click share 1.2% and purchase rate versus 43.9 of this guy. So this share of voice is related to the specific product across your competitors. So if you want to realize who is selling your product the most, when you're doing product validation and data research, you have to go through this tool because that will help you save a lot of money on a back end. Now moving forward, so we have to go through 3-5 niches because we have to look at if the niche is big enough, if it's not dominated and it's not declining. And this is the big one because if the niche is declining, we don't want to launch something unless the amount of competitors drop drastically and the niche is stabilizing after the trends. Like, for example, many years ago, I think it was 2007, one of the trends, I think it was goji berry. They've been trending and people were making millions and millions by selling goji berries. And then it was the drastic stop because no one wanted to sell them anymore. And competition was based on like mines are better and cheaper. No, mines are better and cheaper, but it's the same berries, they're just better and cheaper. So it was a huge cut of the competition. However, market get used to these berries and they liked it, so they continued purchasing it. The trend spike went very much down, but then in a couple of years, the niche was stabilized and the amount of competitors stabilized. And those players that decided to stay, they're still making millions because competition became healthy, trend went away, but the niche stayed out there. And they created a lot of products around these goji berries. So if the niche is declining, you also have to look why. So it's not another fidget spinner. So fidget spinner, right? So if it's not a fidget spinner, if it's something that can stay on the market and eliminate a lot of competition, you probably still can dominate the market with the correct positioning. So it's not always no. Now, step 2 is a competitor deep dive. So with data dive, you're going into 10, 15 listings. You are going through the listing quality. You are going through review counts. You're going through the pricing, and you're going through competitive modes. And step 3, as I was mentioning, you have to go through the voice of customer, Voc AI. For Voc AI, if you guys want, I have 7 days for free and 20% off if you want to say I in the chat, and we will drop for you link as well. And that one, that will be must fix the defects, feature upgrades, messaging hooks. If you will meet at least those 3, you will be already 75% better than other competitors. So that will be you'll be already ahead of everybody. My team will drop you guys link. I see a lot of eyes there. So output of step 3, you have to have a clear blueprint of what you will improve and why customers care about your improvements, because they would want to pay for your improvements. And I will give you at the end of this webinar waiting list for the Black Friday deals that we will be pushing. So you will be able to learn it on your own pace and create your own products by yourself without me talking on the background and a high speed. So you'll be able to pause me, do it, and then unpause me and do it again and scroll back and forth. So in the Black Friday deals, you guys will be able to learn it in a slow pace. So right now I'm a little bit going faster as always to make sure I will be on time with everything I prepared. So with economics and margins, you have to aim to 25-35% net margin after cost of goods. Technically, we're always debating what is net and what is gross, but net should be correct here. So after cost of goods, after advertisement, after Amazon fees, after returns, we should be on the lower side, software and overhead. I want you to stay in 25-35%, which means I want you to look into higher margin products. So you should not be looking at something that is already tight, right? Higher margin, higher ticket products. So if it's not 25-35 on paper at average market price, it won't make money in a real life. So if you are doing math for your product and you're like, hey, I'm already pretty tight with these margins, in a real life, how likely it will be worse, because what we're projecting is very rarely much in reality, because reality is facing us with the very different situations. And those of you that launched products in the past, you guys are aware about it. So when we're launching, we have to go through, as I mentioned, validation strategy, positioning goals, external traffic strategy. We have to go through our KPIs. What are we looking at? Tacos, conversion rate, UGC launch strategy, pricing test strategy, because it doesn't mean you're gonna sell at the price you want to. And we launched like hundreds of products through our career, probably closer to 500 or 600 products, maybe even more. I don't know, a lot, right? So, and I saw different behavior. I saw when we launched product at the low price and we were able to triple price for this product, and this product stays at the higher price and being sold. And I saw when we launched product at the market value price and we had to drop this product just to sell because it was complete failure, right? And I also saw liquidations as well. So you have to test which pricing with strategy is going to work. You can go from lower to higher or from higher to lower. It really depends on the product. If you follow these steps that we just went through, your launch isn't gambling, it's execution. So you have to make sure you use AI, because AI is efficiency, and AI will simplify your process as long as you're doing it correctly. And remember, it's not luck, right? So AI will help you with review pattern extraction, with positioning listing creation, with research synthesis, with scenario testing, with brainstorming variation. And if you guys will be joining my waiting list for Black Friday, I'm not selling you today anything. You will be just able to join the waiting list, which is very limited for a very limited amount of people. You will get access eventually to the Black Friday deals where all this information is disclosed in details. It's a lot of hours. If you will get the full package, then it's probably over 120, I would say, hours of information, not just from me, but also from leaders of the market. So you will be able to kind of put a picture of about product launch together. And AI doesn't replace the validation. It makes real validation 10x faster and 10x deeper, because otherwise, like in the past, validation was taking us probably not months, but 3-4 weeks. Right now, we're doing it like validation of one product. We're doing it about 3-4 days, because we're doing it. Of course, we know what we're doing. Plus, we're doing it with AI as well. So mistakes sellers are making, those are like Me Too products, relying on one lucky win that like, hi, I launched product in the past and make my $800,000. It doesn't mean you will be doing it again and again and again. It just was a pure luck. Data with no interpretation, positioning with no data, falling in love with the product. And typically all these falling in loves, they don't work. It's very rarely they actually bring you money. Then, punchline here is that professionals kill bad ideas pretty fast, and amateurs marry them. And when sellers don't know the framework, ideas are going from gut and trends, inventory first, thinking later, random keywords and PPC, weak differentiation, and the is an outcome, you guys are burning cash, slowing your sales, and it goes to liquidation. And this is how you end up in your garage full of the inventory and the bank account full of regret. So when sellers know the framework, you guys start with data-backed niches, use Smart Scout, Amazon Product Opportunity Explorer, Data Dive, you use Voc AI to design real improvements. And product positioning, you build clear differentiators and you launch with precision and KPIs. And then you'll be able to get profitable launches, fewer product, better products. As I was asking my hot seat, I asked, do you want a better SKUs or more SKUs? And the answer was better SKUs. So if you want this exact framework, for Black Friday and 2025 launches. I am dropping right now in a chat. My team is dropping on my behalf link where you guys can join Black Friday list offers. And I will quickly show you how our Black Friday list will look like. So I will walk you through. Raise Momentum Black Friday 2025 up to 84.9%. That's the page you guys will get right now in the chat. So here are the packages. I will scroll here. You can't purchase anything yet. You can only go on the waiting list, and there will be package number 1. So this one is a product certification course. Every single one of those is a self-paced. So you will be able to learn how to create products, how to validate great ideas. And this one is for the brands with weak research teams. It's for solopreneurs that can't afford mistakes, especially if you have a very tight budget. And that's for agencies that want higher LTV of the clients. So technically, if you're like, hey, I want to validate products for others and I want to do the product research for others and I want to make money on it, this package will be for you, and you can request product certification from me personally, and this one includes unlimited amount of certifications. So if you were not certified number 1 first time, you're pinging me again, sending me your certification, and I will try to certify you again. So if you're stubborn enough, eventually you'll get it. There is no promises I will certify you immediately. And this one will have insanely low price. So if you guys would want to make money or just teach your team, or you will want to have a higher ROI in your agency, or just do it yourself, this one will be working very well. Then this one, that's the package number 2, that's 60 days product development accelerator. And this is for sellers who want to launch a product that actually works. And then this is for founders who want faster product development without sacrificing quality. And this is for entrepreneurs who want to minimize risk with data-driven decisions. So here you guys will get product research training, reverse engineering strategy, product validation training, product development training, private consulting session with me personally. So if you went through all this learning experience here, and now you're like, hey, I need one-on-one with Isabella, you can request it within 90 days, and you can get from me personalized strategy, whatever it will take within an hour of private consulting, I will give it to you. So as long as you're requesting the consultation within 90 days after the purchase. And you have lifetime access to challenges and Tactical Tuesday recordings, and you have Black Friday bonus. You're getting Amazon GPT farm, so you will be able to go and validate products and build the products with AI. So we supply you with that too. And as a result, you can launch and validate ready-to-sell product in pretty much 60 days, as long as you are aligned with your suppliers, and you can save $5,000, $10,000 in mistakes, maybe even more. Some people are saving $30,000, $40,000 because average flop is $30,000, $40,000 these days. Package 3 is a AI Academy 2024 plus GPT farm plus first 2 packages. Does not include my personal consulting because that will be a little bit too much. But this one is primarily for Amazon sellers who want a competitive advantage, for entrepreneurs launching their first or next product, for agencies looking to deliver high ticket and high impact services, for freelancers and UGC creators breaking into the brand deals, and founders who want faster, smarter product development. Also for business owners expanding beyond Amazon. So if you want to go beyond Amazon, in this package, I have other smart people from the industry teaching how to do PPC, how to run TikTok, how to create great listings. And there is really a lot. So the value of this one is 19,790. We already scratched it, 17,790, but that will be up to this amount in discount. So if you want to kind of ballpark how much it's going to cost you. And the last package, this is something we never revealed. I've been asked multiple times about SOPs. And I would not say it's breaking my heart because you guys are going to pay for it. You're not going to pay for it the amount it's worth. But we're finally releasing SOPs for listing creation, plus brand naming logo, plus supplement development overview. So if you are planning to launch supplements or consumables, there is the whole SOP, how you're going to develop this product, including how to communicate with the lab, and the SOP, how you're supposed to present information to the lab to make sure they're aligned with everything you're asking for. And you are aligned with FDA and other requirements as well. So it will be also UGC strategy and creator section, insert and retention team. So system, sorry. So we have SOP specifically built for the insert cards with the AI prompts and everything else inside. So you really have to be monkey see, monkey do. With SOP, it's really easy. And the results you get is faster execution. You don't have to pay rates momentum 4,500 for listing creation. You can do it at the price of SOP. It's really priceless. I don't think we should be selling it at the price we're planning to sell it. But we'll see how many of you will take an advantage of it and if you guys are actually serious. So when the deal for the Black Friday will be ended, of course, at the end of the week. So typically how we do the sale, you guys will, those that are on a waiting list, you will get 2 hours on Tuesday. And during Tuesday, I think we will be, I don't know the time yet, so you have to really pay attention. We will send you an extra code. So as an early bird for people that were on a webinar, for people that registered to the webinar, they also have this advantage, and they will register to the waiting list. So you guys will receive an extra code to get additional discount for the price that will be listed here after we will, instead of the waiting list that you guys are going right now, it's going to be a button purchase and you will get additional discount there. Those of you that are not joining waiting list, you guys will not get this code and you will get access to this page on Thursday at the end of the Thanksgiving Day around 10 p.m. We will send an email, we will send text messages, and you will be able to purchase it without additional discount that we will provide on Tuesday. On Friday, 11:59 Eastern Time, technically 12 a.m. Of Saturday Eastern Time, the Black Friday page will be down. So technically with these buttons will be just removed, timer will stop, and there will be no access to those deals. Then it will be Cyber Monday, and on Cyber Monday, we will have the same deals. They will be just more expensive. So Advantage will take those that will be on the waiting list. After those that are on the waiting list, it will be Advantage for other people on Friday, on technically Thursday night, Friday. And those that will not purchase on Thursday night, Friday, they will get higher price on Monday, and then it will be over. And those of you that worked with me in the past, you guys know if the deal is out, it's out. I'm not extending any discounts. I'm not extending the offers. It's just my rule that helps us to be the people of our word. And now I can probably, you guys got the link. Let me see how many people joined the waiting list. Oh, wow, that's a good amount. Belinda, Sonia, Abby, or Abhi, I don't know, Victoria, Ka something. It's a very long name. I'm sorry. Raj, Chris, Basim, Ambro, Marcella. There is a lot. Here's a lot of people. So we guys, um, yeah, we dropped it right now. So let me see what is going on with the questions. Can you please talk a little bit more about positioning? I technically can. It's a whole different webinar about positioning, but at the same time, you can learn more about positioning if you will join the waiting list. And then after the waiting list, of course, you can um, get the access to all this discount. And my team will drop in the chat again the Black Friday link for those of you that just asked to resend it again. Can we please do it? What do we do when we find that most niches are now dominated by Chinese sellers? I guess if you will join the waiting list and then you will get our if you will get our access to the offers on Black Friday, you'll be able to learn it in full. This information should be paid because paid information are always bringing us results. Oh, Rick decided to join the Black Friday waiting list. That's cute. Okay. LOL. Yeah, that is LOL. I don't know. You're so already wealthy and smart. I don't know why do you need it, but maybe SOPs will be helpful for you. Hannah, Charlotte are joining. Welcome, guys, to the waiting list. Any more questions you guys have, I am happy here to answer. With Q&As, I'm helping you feed your horses. Listen, if you want to feed my horses, we have sponsorship, okay? We have sponsorship, and that's actually not just for sponsoring writers. That will you're able to tap into our audience and actually make sales. So if you want to do it, I'm very open for that. To that, we crossed today 202 writers, and I'm very proud of it. So we have we crossed 200 and then we crossed 202. And I think before I started webinar, my team texted me like they were at 203 writers. So I'm very happy. We are growing. And thank you for your support, of course, as well. So I think, well, of course, I see a lot of people are still joining waiting list, which is great. I saw some cool items at the Thailand show. Great. Share more with me. I'm happy. I'm very happy to chat with you guys. And for horses, great. Yeah, let's chat. Hit me up. I'm always down to listen. Yeah, we'll drop one more time, guys. Link for Black Friday 2025 waiting list. That will be the last one, and then on Tuesday, you guys will have a discount for the early birds first time offers. If you don't mind, can you tell me which package are you the most excited? I'm just curious. I know you had to choose there, so I can't see what you picked unless I will go into our CRM system. But I want to know what you guys are interested the most. SOPs, package 3, package 1, SOPs, yeah. Yeah, well, I figured that SOPs probably will be the big one, because that thing will make you money probably week 1. Package 1 and SOPs. Okay. That's interesting. Package 3 couple people. But package 1 and SOPs are the most, well, I figured that's how I was anchoring, because package 1 will be the most affordable, and package 4 will be primarily for people that want to improve their sales. Right, meow. Gary, Khalid, my man, Michelangelo. I think a little bit more, and I will have pretty much everybody who was at the webinar. We have probably over 70 something people joined the waiting list. That's very exciting. I guess we'll make money. I will make money of Black Friday, and you guys will make money of the knowledge I provided to you, which is great. It's always win-win. Goes around, comes around. I think we're done for today. I hope you guys enjoyed it and it was useful. If you want access to this presentation, if you want to review it, make sure you join. If you are not in my WhatsApp chat yet, I will send you a link. Technically, my team will send you a link, but I have it close to me. I'll send you a link, join my WhatsApp chat, and I will drop a link to this presentation there. So you're able to review everything. And if you have any questions about product development, new features of AI, something going on a daily basis, I'm always happy to share with you guys. And that is free. I'm always in touch there. Only we have some high-end, top-notch experts that are supporting sometimes. I have Leos Govia there, I have Matt Castan there. Rachel Miller is in this chat. So if like there's any questions like, hey, how should I run the external traffic? Or hey, what should I be doing with AI when it comes to UGC content? So we have people that are helping us out. My team, can you guys please drop the link to the WhatsApp chat, please? And Rick, thank you for the good seminar. You're welcome. And the link to the WhatsApp chat will be dropped momentarily. My team is a little bit slow, probably very distracted. Thank you for that. Yeah, and I think that's it. Thank you, Isabella, for all the very good value delivered as usual. Thank you. I'm trying my best. Thank you, Isabella. Always love your webinar. Yeah, my webinars are rare lately because I'm so busy with my horses. But I still love it. I still love the expertise I have. I still want to continue doing both. I will be disappearing little by little, but at the same time, it will be just 2/3 of horses and 1/3 of rates momentum and product development. Well, that's it, guys. Thank you so much. And this is the last call to join. And Yvette joined last minute. Hassan joined last minute. Awesome. And happy holidays. Talk to you soon.